Being with family is important, as is more important than going to look for money. Money is just added, is icing on the cake. Because I see that if you weren't married, you will still work, right? So working is not being a husband. What being a husband is different. Occupation is different. You are working to earn money. Even you not being married, you work. So don't you trip your wife by saying I'm working, because that work you will still do it even if you were not married. So it's not husbandship. Being a workaholic, or being a businessman, or being just working to provide, working as it is not being husband. So sometimes make out time, even when you are working, call on phone. That calling on phone is what makes you husband, not the money, not the husband, not the work. It's just like a wife complaining to the husband that she has been with the kids. That is why she cannot be able to be with the husband. There are two different things here. Being a mother and being a wife is not the same thing. Being a provider and being a husband is not the same thing. But working to earn money and being a husband is not the same thing. So that act of you remembering and say, let me call my wife. Hey, honey, how are you doing? How are the kids? That is what makes you a husband. It's not the money that you bring after. You bring the money and drop and go and relax. You think you have done it. No. What you are doing that is not it. That time when your wife will be cooking in the kitchen, you just pass her, but instead of coming from the back to hug her and say well done. As a husband, instead of you coming to her back, that act of that thing you are doing is not what makes you a husband. Not really the money, not really that you are working. Because even though you are not married, you will still work. As a man, you work to earn a living. You work to pay rent. You work to keep your body, soul, and spirit together, to give to your family when you are not married though. So don't equate working and husband. No, don't equate being a mother and taking care of your husband. You say I've been with the kids. That is your responsibility. You're a mother, so a mother, you should cater for your kids. You get a husband, you should cater for your family. That doesn't make you not to be with your wife. So there are two different things. Even if you are tired, there are ways you can communicate it. Not saying that I've been with the kids, therefore no. You say the kids has really taken the hostel that I'm supposed to give you this night. These children have taken it. Let the person feel that you are the person, you are including him or her. Let the person feel that, know that it is you. I'm obligated for my husband. I'm obligated for my wife. So this other ones is just a icing on the cake. This is just a peripheral thing. It's not what will not take away the main thing that you are doing in the household. Some husbands, they will be on their work, and when you ask them, you say I'm working. Can't you see I'm working? Even if you are not married, you will still work, right? Even if you are not married, you will still work. So anything that you can still do, whether you are married or not, that is not being a husband. That is not husbandship. That thing that you will still do, whether you are married or not, is not equal to a husband. So if you are single, or you are someone that don't want to marry now and you are working, do you say I'm trying to provide because I'm a husband? No. What makes you a husband is calling your wife on phone. What makes you a husband is checking up on your family, being with your family. Like this Friday now, next Netflix and chilling, or Go TV and chilling, or DSTV and chilling, whatever you have, or YouTube and chilling. Whatever you have, you be with your family. That is what makes you a husband, not that you put money on the table. Because nowadays women are working hard to put that money too, that to give themselves that money, right? Women are also hustling now to be able to have something for themselves. So if that is it, that is why you see sometimes you see that most men don't want their wife to work, because if they are working and now the only thing they are bringing to the table is that money. Now the wife is working, what else will you? So you see that is not what makes you a husband. That money is not what makes you a husband. Is that act of seeing things and not overlooking them. That act of only cuddling on bed. You see that kissing, that peck, that all those things, checking up. That is what makes you both are team. There is no, see, the grass is not green anywhere. The grass is not greener, oga, anywhere. The grass is not greener. Hey, you have to water your grass. So this is what I'm saying. That is why I'm teaching this thing. That is why I'm telling this thing. That I'm saying it does not mean that my own is perfect, but I'm someone that is open-minded, and I love communicating. You get? I love communicating. So let the change begin from you. Let the change that you want in your household begin from you. You have to sit down. I do it too. You have to sit down and say, instead of maybe your husband just come, are you not supposed to do this? And you do not just hug me. You do not do me like this. Someone that is coming from work, you are telling the man how he would have come and kiss you or do this thing. You understand? When he entered, now I will be like, why can't I be the first to do? Even if you did not reciprocate, love is sacrifice. Like you sitting down to always want. That is not what love is. Love is you being that thing, being that change you want, being that mirror that somebody can look at and see him or herself. Being that mirror, carry that mirror. Let there be a reflection through you. You get? So as a husband, you don't complain. My wife, my this. Let the change. Close that door. Mosquito will enter that house. So let the change start from you. You never do this one. My wife never do this one. I never do this one. Let the change start from you. Let's lead by example. You get? Sometimes you may not always want the man to come and do this and do that. You go and hug him. Go and hug, welcome him. Do the things you are supposed to do. That's why sometimes I'll be like, I will think, because me that is telling you now, everything I tell you is what I practice, and I'm also improving on it. I don't just, there is one video I posted, a picture. Somebody now from that video say, you're talking from your experience. Sometimes I talk from my experience. Sometimes I look at people, I just imagine. Sometimes based on imagination, based on, what is it called? Instinct. Based on your instinct. Based on your inspiration. Something will just inspire you based on what you are doing. So